What's up you guys, it's Aisling. Welcome back to my channel. First of all, I want to just apologise if the lighting's a bit crap in this video. We're in the middle of a storm. Storm Ciara has just landed in Ireland. It's a bit stormy, it's super overcast, and like it's the morning time, so it's crazy. Like I was like, can I even film today? I was like, I'm gonna just try my best. I have the blind right up, so the lighting just might be a bit funny. It's not gonna change or anything, but just might look a bit strange and a bit dark. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about a primer. I love testing out Catrice's primers in particular because they're super affordable. I just find that they're really great quality. I know I talked recently in a video about how you don't need any more primers and don't buy any more primers. Buy a primer that's suitable for you. However, this is not hindering on my no buy. That's still going strong. I got sent this in PR. I didn't even know I was getting this, but I just thought it might be interesting to try out today, especially if you have an issue with redness in your skin. Now, I don't, as you can see, have a huge amount of redness, but I do around my nose, so I feel like I could test there, and on my chin. Thought maybe I might put it to the test in those areas. The primer that I'm talking about today is the Catrice Prime and Fine No Red Anti-Red Primer. So again, this might be an issue for people with rosacea or just even redness in your skin. If you have a lot of pink undertones, a lot of redness can occur around the nose, cheek area, even the forehead, chin, things like that. And I mean, no one wants to look real red and flushed. If you do want to look red and flushed, you kind of want to control it yourself with your blush. This is the new range. I know they had a green primer before, but this is the new range. This one has hemp oil in it, and they brought out 3 other primers in conjunction with this. So along with this one, we have the Keep Me Matte, Fresh It Up, and Goodbye Pores. This is the No More Red. I'm super excited to try this out today. Before I do zoom into you guys, I want to just say that this is described as a calming and hydrating green primer with hemp oil that perfectly balances redness, smoothens the skin, prolongs makeup wear, gives a fresh feeling. Use under your makeup. It's dermatologically tested and vegan. I think I'm kind of interested about the like smoothing my skin. I'll be able to test that out because my skin is, not that it's not smooth at the moment, but it definitely needs a good exfoliation. I exfoliated it like 2 weeks and I feel like I need to do it again because I just feel like over here it's a bit rough. I don't know. You shouldn't exfoliate your skin too much, but like, yeah, I definitely need to exfoliate. So it's feeling a little bit rough, so I'm wondering, will this actually smoothen my skin? So now I'm gonna pull you closer. Now I have auburn eyebrows today. Please ignore, I'm using a new eyebrow product and the colour was just a little bit off. Sorry about that. I have a little bit of redness here. I know I'm like probably the worst person to test this out, but I just wanted to try it anyway. But I only have a little bit of redness around my nose and just a little bit on my chin. Do I have any on my forehead at the moment? No. Generally, I don't suffer too much from redness, thankfully, but I do kind of have a little bit like around my eye area, just a little bit of like purples, kind of like discoloration. So I'm wondering maybe if I could fix the redness out here. I always have that out there. I don't know what is the story there. It's just like the pigmentation. I'm going to just apply. Ooh, that smells delicious. And apply a bit to the back of my hand. That's the color of it. It's very green. It smells so good though. You know when you go to a spa and they use gorgeous creams on you, that's what it smells like. So it's really green, very green. So I'm just gonna apply it around my nose area in particular, and I have like a spot there, so I'm just gonna wondering, can I fix that? And just apply it to my chin. Again, with these kind of like primers, they're more for like correcting areas. Like it's not something I would apply all over my face. A bit of redness here on the side of my nose, so see, can it do anything with that? Right. It's super green. I can't believe how green it is. I'm going to take the Sigma powder sweep brush. I'm just going to blend that into those areas. You can't take your fingers. I'm just being very extra. I really like the scent of this. I feel like that's gotten rid of the redness around my nose. Like, definitely that spot that was there, it's reduced the redness on it. I'm just going to blend it in around the eye. I know you shouldn't be using like primer this close to your eye, but I need to just test this out because the only place I have extreme redness. It's a little bit better than this side anyway. I don't know, is that evident? And my nose is definitely toned down a little bit of the redness. Now for me personally, I have issues with my pores, obviously. Been oily. Oh, sorry, I forgot to blend it out here. It is so green. Like, look, my brush is green now. Like I said, I'm probably the worst person to test this out because of just how little redness I have on my skin. However, any of the areas that I did apply this to, I feel like it just toned down the areas. And I was super skeptical of this because I was like, a green primer, that's not gonna do anything. But I actually quite like what it has done to my skin. I still feel like I have a lot of redness on my chin. Like, I don't know, has it done a whole lot to that area? I feel like I might need more on that area, but then I don't want to be applying too much green. Maybe if I just blend it in with my fingers, we might be able to see. Like, to be honest, my foundation's going to cover up all that redness anyway. It's just to test the primer. Maybe you guys might find this product better if you do have severe redness that even foundation can't calm down. I'm going to apply my foundation on top just to see how I get on. Obviously, guys, the foundation I'm going to be taking today is the Conceal and Hydrate foundation. Love this bad boy. Other than that green primer, I only have moisturizer on my skin, so we'll see how we get on. I'm taking my flat paddle brush and just going to blend that out over my skin. Wow, I feel like I just took too much of that on the back of my hand. So see what I mean? Like, my foundation kind of covers up the redness, but again, and I can't stress this enough, I'm probably like the worst person to test this out. The one thing I am noticing just where I did apply that primer is it's a little bit dry, just a little bit dry, and I haven't really encountered that with a primer before, so it just feels a little bit dry to the area. Like, it's not sticky or tacky or anything, so I would definitely use this primer on the redness on the skin and then use a different primer for any other problematic areas that you might have, like large pores or like dryness if you need to hydrate. So I would say that the Catrice primers are recommended to be used possibly in conjunction, using one or two at a time, not maybe alone, because that green one is just a little bit drying. That's all. I feel like it just has dried out the area where I applied it. It's not like balling up my skin or bringing out any dryness on my skin, but I just feel like it's a little bit drier. So one thing I would notice is underneath my eyes, I would see that purple kind of coming through, even with my foundation on. Like, concealer's kind of the only thing that covers that up, whereas I feel like it has toned it down just a little bit, like ever so slightly, not like massively or anything. Just gonna take my beauty sponge and just blend in my foundation. So yeah, like, my under eye circles are definitely toned down with redness. I know it's not for your under eye circles. I feel like that's the only place that I'm really noticing a massive difference. Like, around my nose, I don't see any redness. And the foundation I'm using is not that full coverage. Like, it's a more of a medium tone. So there is no redness on my skin. Obviously, you can see that. But is that the foundation or is it the primer? I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a gimmicky product. I can't say indefinitely if the primer is not doing anything. I definitely could notice when I applied it that it had cancelled out any of the redness, especially around my nose. Now, that is an area of concern for me. Even when I have foundation on throughout the day, the redness kind of peeks through. So maybe we'll see later on in the day if that does happen. I applied a lot of it on my chin, so I can kind of like feel what the foundation feels like over it, and it glided on. It looked great and I have absolutely no complaints, really. I know the primer had a little bit of a drier consistency, but it wasn't like anything crazy or a reason not to get it. It didn't bring up dry skin or anything on my skin, so I don't know. I'm liking it so far. I'm gonna wear it for the day on my skin, come back later and we'll see how my skin is looking, if it's still kept the redness at bay. I don't know. I'm pretty much on the fence with this product. So I'm back, guys. It's been hours. It is 6:04. I tried this on, or started wearing this morning quite early, I think around 11 or 12. I'm so sick of doing check-ins. This is my third check-in today. I'm doing a check-in for my brows, for my concealer, and now we're going to talk about this, the No More Red, and just to kind of see like how it's on my skin. To be honest, guys, I feel like anywhere I put this, that my skin has not gotten oily. Like, I mean, I have it on my chin and in around my nose, but like anywhere I didn't put it, which would be in between my brows, is a little bit more oilier, is it not? I don't know, maybe that's just me. Obviously the foundation I'm wearing is like medium to full coverage, so it has given me a nice kind of even complexion, I think. Whereas with this, I don't know if it did that much. I don't have any redness coming through, but to be honest, I wouldn't majorly expect it throughout, like, after 6 hours. So I don't know, like, if this is like a winner chicken dinner for me, because again, I don't have redness in my skin, so it's not really a major like issue of mine. But if you do have redness in your skin, I would say to give it a try, because anywhere that I did try it with a little bit of redness or discoloration, it evened out my complexion. So I was really happy with the effect that I had from using it. I don't really notice too much redness on my skin because, like I said, I am wearing pretty medium to full coverage foundation. I will try this maybe on a day when I have no other makeup on other than this product and maybe like a light CC cream or something, because I know you're not supposed to wear this on its own because hey, nobody wants to look like Shrek. But I also understand that, you know, you kind of have to put a foundation on top of it. So does that defeat the purpose? I don't know. Kind of on the fence with that product. It's not really like my favorite type of product that I've tried. If I was to buy a primer, I would probably skip over it. Hello, Catrice sells the Tensational, and you guys know that's like my ride or die holy grail primer. So I would probably buy that over that one. But I just thought it was fun just to check it out today and see what it actually looks like on my skin. Again, I already stressed this, can't stress it enough. I am not the prime candidate for a product like that because I don't have too much redness in my skin. But if you do, definitely give it a shot and let me know what you think of it. I'm not disappointed, I'm not impressed, I'm just on the fence. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to thumbs it up, helps me out so much, and subscribe if you're not already. I'm going to have more content coming out this week, banging it out. So if you want to see it, don't want to miss a thing, that subscribe button's your best friend. I'm going to love yous and leave yous, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Mwah. Bye guys.